Breaking news, just in. Victory at last for this man. Inec certifies Birchie Merchant winner of Yobe North APC senatorial primaries. Ignores Ahmed Lawal. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has affirmed Birchie Merchant as winner of the ruling All Progressive Congress primaries for the Yobe North Senatorial District. A certificate true copy of INEC reports from the May 28, 2022 election shows Mr. Merchant scored 289 votes out of 300 delegates, corroborating the politician's public claim that he won the primary and allegedly emerged as the candidate and not the Senate President Ahmed Lawal. The document certified by the Electoral Officer on June the 23rd, 2022, did not mention Ahmed Lawal's name, the Senate President who has been laboring to steal Mr. Merchant's mandate in collusion with the party's national chairman, Abdulrahim Adamu. Mr. Abdulrahim Adamu has listed Mr. Lawal as the candidate of the APC for Yobe North senatorial election slated for February 2023, claiming that a primary held secretly in which Mr. Lawal purposely won the election. Even though Mr. Merchant has been certified winner by the electoral officer, he still expects additional fights ahead when INEC will post candidates standing for the election across the different political parties in the coming weeks. INEC had said it lacked the power to pick a candidate in an election, even though its authentication was necessary to certify an election held. Mr. Lawal started making emphasis on seizure of the ticket from Mr. Merchant after losing the ruling party's presidential convention, which was won heartily by Bola Ahmed Tinubu on June the 8th. Ahmed Lawal may not return to the Senate. So this is where the real problem is now. Ahmed Lawal may not return to the Senate. Oof. Now, this is where they are trying himself and the current APC, chairman. By the way, that guy is very deceitful. That APC chairman, he's a very deceitful somebody. Very, very deceitful. He just tries to steal people's mandate. He's trying to do everything he wants to do for himself. He's a very deceitful person. Well, he may not be returning to the Senate. No matter what they think they are doing, it may not happen because everybody can see. Everybody can see that it's no longer business as usual. You know those things they do and they get away with it. It's becoming a bone on their flesh, beginning to, really hunt them all down. It's beginning to hunt them down. And those things that, they used to just trick Nigerians about and they get away with it. Oof, it's no longer that day. Those days are really over. Those days are really over. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on. Well, my wonderful people, it's about time we begin to rise up to the occasion. It's about time we begin to, look at the things well critically and begin to ensure that what we need to do, we do it to bring, the country, to bring Nigeria out of what, all the oppressive and the oppression of what is happening today. People need freedom. People need freedom, People who have worked, who have labored for things should benefit from it, and not those who come to, oppress. You can see the oppression spilled out all over the place. Ahmed Lawal has been there for over 15 years, yet he has even attained the highest position in the Senate, being the Senate President, yet he will not leave. And now that he has contested president and did not go, he still wants to, in fact, he wants to grow his gray hair there, get old and die from there. No other person from Yobe North can ever be president so long as he's there. Even the young man now that has contested, the young man must live for him. How else is selfishness defined? What else is the definition of selfishness? Welcome to how people, undermine the other person because of their own personal ambition, because of their own personal interest, and some other persons or people support them to continue in this track, in this regards, in this way. Well, all these things that is going on in this country, it's only a matter of time it will come to an end. It's only a matter of time, and that's why we cannot afford to leave ourselves in that position where some people continue to destroy the very fabric of the nation and do nothing on what we need. Okay, we cannot afford that. We cannot afford that. We need to get out of the current predicament, and we need things to become better for every one of us. We need things to become better. Okay, so this is what is happening now. Well, it's about time we begin to look at everything and give a real direction on how things ought to go. Before now, people could do some things and get away with it. But guess what? The days are fast changing. Fast changing. Okay, those days are fast changing. And they cannot do those things again. We do those things again and just get away with it anyhow. Okay? They can't do it again and get and get away with it the way they used to do, because Nigerians are becoming wiser and things are becoming more different. Okay, so it is what it is, and this is about time. Nigerians need to be careful, okay, and ensure that you whatever you're doing, you secure it. Have a record, have things to back it up, to say this is what it is, this is how it was done, this is how I did it. We must have that record there to show for it. We must have, the right perspective there. I must make sure we do things decently and in order. For instance, you need to register for your PVC, go and register. You need to vote, go and vote. Don't wait for anybody. Go and do what you need to do. Is essential, is important, is very important. In fact, if you don't do it, it's like you selling your birthright. That was what Esau did. No, Jacob. Yeah, it was Esau that sold his birthright. And later he began to regret it. So you don't want to regret it. When you're supposed to make a decision, where you're supposed to, become that voice and do what is right, and because you refuse to stand for what is true, you miss out. You don't want that, do you? The answer is no. So it is time for everybody to begin to rise up to the truth, and let's give our best, and let's stand up for what we need to do to ensure that these areas are all covered and we are moving forward in the right direction like we should. Well, congratulations to you, Merchant. God bless you. Have a fantastic day from us. It's bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.